Good morning, everybody, and Happy New Year. I'm Go Beer, Go Home, and this is the Sunday Brunch Kit Builds. We show up every Sunday, or at least for the past several years, we showed up every Sunday, and we work on kits. We build them, obviously, paint them, do graffiti, weathering, a little bit of everything. So if you're new to the channel, if you like to build kits and you want to know how to build some of these kits, or if you're interested in buying a kit and you have no idea what you're getting yourself into, take a look at my, I've got a playlist for all the Walters buildings that I've done. And that includes some of these Sunday brunch kit builds where we take you through it. We let you know what we think, and maybe it might be something that you're interested in. But yeah, I've got a package here. Doesn't sound like there's anything in here. I know it's like a brunch build, and why am I opening up a box on a brunch build? Well, besides the fact that I need the box to ship out stuff, I thought, I'm just going to start with a little unboxing because why not? This is a package from Otter Valley and obrtrains.com. Bubs was nice enough to get me a gift card for Christmas. So I bought myself some stuff, and I get to show you what it is. Paper. That's probably why it was not moving anywhere. So it says, Happy Holidays. Oh, and it's Merry Christmas and all the best wishes for the new year from Otter Valley. Very nice that they take the time to put a Christmas card in your package, especially around Christmas time. I don't think they put that in the middle of the summer. So, oh, and some stickers and my receipt, which is already paid for, so that's cool. I got this cool little otter sticker, and it looks like he's holding a train or something, a carrot or a guitar. Oh yeah, he's playing a guitar. An otter playing a guitar. And a subway. It looks like a subway train. That's pretty cool. Nice. I always collect these and I put them off to the side there. I always collect all the little stickers. Always fun. How appropriate. I've got a kit. I got more of the lumber so that I can finish the other side of that spine car that I have, because only half of it is done. So I needed more lumber so that I could finish that. And then the other thing that I got, by the way, I already know what all this is, so it's not really a surprise to me, but it's a surprise to you, and that's a surprise. So, sometimes that's all it takes. Nicely wrapped. They always do a great job. And my kids love playing with the bubble wrap, so that'll be for them. What do we have here? So it is brand new. Not brand new to me. I mean, it's brand new in the box, but I already have a couple of these, but I wanted another one because I liked it. I liked it so much, I wanted to get another one. You guys saw me building those pipe loads. I don't have it here. That's okay, though. They go really, really nice on the Rapido bulkhead cars. So I know some other people had some issues. I know Sparky ordered a couple of these, and I think he has 3, and 2 of them had broken bulkheads on them. So I'm just checking because my other 2 were fine. So I'm hoping that this one here is fine. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, no, it's fine. These are very nice. This is a CN, Canadian National. Nice wood top to it. Nice wood deck. and I'm gonna make more pipe loads. So I definitely want to make another pipe load for this one. I still got to weather both of them. Yeah, but I'm happy with another car, brand new car day, right? All right, so I'll just put that back in the packaging. Okay. So I have 2 CN and 1 Ontario Northland now, which is really nice because got a bit of a variety. And of course, you get the Rapido sticker. I think I have like 100 of these now. I got so many of them when I did the ore cars. When I got like ore cars, because I had like 18, and then all the passenger cars that I have, one came with all the passenger cars. Yeah, so many. Oh, I forgot to put this in. What's this? Okay, extra bits. Okay, I'll deal with that after. And the instruction manual is the whatever thing. Don't need instructions for that. So I did put the link up in the chat there. If anybody wants to join, you can go ahead, jump on and join. We can build together, chat, whatever. We've been working on the chocolate factory, the Walters chocolate factory. We worked on it all through the month of December, and right at the end of November is when we started it. I'm still not done. I still got quite a bit to do, so that's probably what I'll be working on today. And we've got Mike, who's been working on it as well. We were doing the whole group build. I'm going to bring him up. Hey, Mike, how's it going?
Good, you? How's it going, folks?
Good, good. So where are you at with the chocolate factory?
Well, I got looking at it. I got a couple things I can do still. Like I got to paint the doors and the loading bays, and fill in a couple gaps with my what do we call this? Tamiya putty. So I'll work on that.
Okay, you found some.
I found some at OVR.
Right on.
And,
oh, nice. How much does it go for?
Oh, darn it. $7. I don't know.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's like it's under $10 for like a. It almost looks like a thing of toothpaste, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I look at my my OVR filing cabinet here and find out exact price all through the receipts. But I also got this kit too.
Oh, nice. Is that just the bridge? Because you can get it where it's just the piers, just the bridge, or you can get the one with all of it.
It's 150-foot highway overpass, HO scale, and I believe it's the piers and the bridge. At least I hope it is.
Yeah, that one was a cool kit actually, because if you wanted to make it longer, you just get a couple more kits, and then you actually just add on to it, and it makes it an even longer bridge. So that's cool.
A member of the West End.
I want to say hi to everybody who showed up today. So we got M&M Rails and Wigwag. How's it going? John and Brian. Ray. How's it going, Ray? And Andy. Hot Dog Pilot. Lloyd, how's it going? Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Dave, BNSF, N Scale. Kyle, how's it going, Kyle? As I'm scanning through it, and I see, yeah, everyone's here. Cool. We're gonna be in Springfield soon. You and I, us both.
Springfield.
There, Springfield. That's right.
I'm like that's.
I'm so excited.
Like we're like 2.5 weeks out.
Yeah. I just got my traveler's insurance today because,
Oh,
because it's good to be cautious. Yeah, I think I don't know how much it'll be for you. I think it was like $18 for me, and that's just for like the 4 days, which is not bad at all.
Yeah,
You
usually
never know
through the
when
bank.
something's gonna happen, so it's always good.
Yeah, I usually do it through the bank, so I don't know what it
Ah,
costs.
um, I had to add. I'm adding my car to my list, so whenever I get a new car, and I'll show like an up close. This is how I keep track of my. Oh, I don't know if you can see that.
Oh, okay, we can
That's how
see
I
it
keep
now.
track of all my stuff, right? So like, and when you scroll up, I know it's
Yeah,
kind of hard to see, but I'll put so an example like this. So I do it all by road name because I only have like ONR, Via Rail, CN, and Go Transit. Those are the big ones, and then I just put all my extra stuff at the bottom. So for something like this here under CN, I've got two sections. I've got the CN locos and then CN rolling stock. That's how
yeah,
I organize it. And then I'll go, boxcar, gondola, wood chip car, caboose, barrel ore car, auto rack, and then beside each one, I'll put the road number. That way, if let's say I'm at OVR and I'm like, do I have this? I know, I'll just pull it up on my phone and it's there and I can verify. So I try
good
to keep
idea.
track of everything that way.
Yeah, that's my biggest problem. I don't keep track of anything.
It happens. It honestly
Well,
happens, but
you can get this app too. I don't know, you can't see it, but it's Woodland Scenic.
I tried that. I thought it was a little bit more difficult to navigate.
Okay, I haven't used it yet, obviously.
You haven't used it
No.
personally because like I know everybody has their own way of organizing, and if you went through my list, it might not work for you in how this is built, but like it works for me, and that's what makes it easy, I guess, for me because I understand it. So for others, yeah, the app, the Woodland Scenics organizing app, is also a good one. It just doesn't work for me and how I organize. So
Yeah. How
yeah.
much memory does it take up on the phone? I see. I
Oh,
see that comment in the chat. It might take up some memory, which is always an issue.
are you talking about the app? How much room
Yeah.
does the app take up?
Yeah.
Oh, probably not that much. I'm not
Okay.
sure. It might say the file size. I just use Notepad. I've got notes for everything, but App Store. You know what I do use? I use the Woodland Scenics scale calculator. Have you ever used that?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I do
That
that for the weight because I weigh the cars.
well, mine is like it's for measurement. So let's say,
Oh.
for example, if you're measuring a building and you're trying to bring it down to HO scale, let's say it's 20 feet long, you put in 20 feet and then you scale it down to HO, and it'll tell you in inches or centimeters how long the building is in HO scale. It
Right.
calculates it all for you, which is pretty cool. It's very handy. Wood
I
land.
probably should keep a list of somewhere because it's always hard when you go shopping or when you go there and then it's like, do I have this? Do I need this? Or do I already have one?
Yeah. So there's the model scaler, which is the one I have. There's the model inventory, which is the one you have. But then there's
Yeah.
also a water volume estimator for those who, pour water a lot,
Ah,
I guess. Or you have a large section and you want to know. So that's pretty cool. Woodland Scenics getting with the times, making apps for all that. Not sure the size, but yeah, I know it doesn't take up that much room. I mean, when I look at my space, I don't even have that much music on my phone. I should, but I don't.
yeah, I just use Amazon Prime for that stuff, so I don't really download music like I used to,
Yeah.
like with the iTunes and stuff.
Or when I'm in the car, I put on YouTube. Surprise, surprise. Here we are. But yeah, put on YouTube music or Like if I know what I'm playing, I just type it in the search, and they have these automated playlists.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna put the camera down. I can't even begin to tell you how excited I am for Springfield.
Yeah, it's gonna come up fast. Like before you even know. Like as soon as you looked at said that, and then I looked at my calendar, and I'm like, oh yeah, we are the 7th, aren't we? Like 20 days away, basically.
That's right.
Yeah, it's gonna go fast. I'm not sure which camera. Ah, there you go. See what I'm doing, anyways.
And the thing is that, like, I didn't get to go last year, and like I know you were there last year, so you're probably going to be showing me a lot of the stuff, you know, the ropes, if you will, for a lot of that.
There's
like, I don't normally leave my basement, so
even the amount of time we did get to walk around, because you don't really have a whole lot of time to do that.
Yeah,
but it's like
no.
You're trying to see everything, but there's not enough time.
It's true. I mean? It's true. Was it like 2 or 3 buildings?
5.
5. Okay, well, I guess I should wear my walking shoes then. Jeez.
Yeah. Yeah, you're going to be standing there a lot of the day, and then you want to have some good shoes for support, because you'll have a sore back. Bring a little pop-up chair or something. I don't know if we're bringing mats this year or not. Like a little, just your outdoor chair, kind of like. So you can sit down.
Oh, okay, yeah. I think I tucked all mine away after rail fanning season kind of left.
Boy, you better dig that.
So they might all be buried in my shed right now.
You better dig one out before it gets buried in. But yeah, you'll be pretty overwhelmed. That's what I thought the first time. Anyways, it's like there's stuff everywhere. There's manufacturers doing shows and show and tell. What's new? What's coming out? Prototypes. And then you also got the great big club layouts.
It's like peak content season right there.
Yeah.
You want to take all the pictures and post all online, all the cool new things, announcements, and all that.
And Heath would be doing his walk around with his bathroom blue box microphone, which is always fun.
Yeah. And I think they had established that because they're going to do the whole YouTube meetup, which is very convenient because it's supposed to be at the Mini Prince booth. Yeah, that's what I hear, anyways. And we're like right across from the Mini Prince booth, so that's not bad at all. Very convenient.
Yeah, write down things that you are looking for that you can't find, because that'd be a place to find them.
Super trees. And then I'm going to try to get back across the border with them.
Yeah. Don't worry, they don't bother you for that.
No,
I never got bothered. I brought a big bag of static grass back across. You're gonna be gone for like.
Okay. Did you have to clean it or whatever?
No, you're allowed up to I think 800 per person. Because you're gone for
that's not bad.
3 or 4 days, right?
Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean that's good then. So I think that if I can find some super trees and super tree supplies, that'll be good because I need trees. That's like the one thing that my layout is lacking right now,
Okay.
and
You never have
I
enough
really need to
trees.
step up my game. That's true, and at the same time, you need like a lot. Um, yeah,
Yeah,
you
so
need to
I'm
populate
super
the. I think we're in the same hotel as a modeler's life as well. And they're always doing some sort of thing
Yeah, they have a
event
gathering at
as
night.
well.
Or like kind of like a little meet and greet. Everybody come and say hi. It's a
Now,
nice place.
how do you become a member of that? Do you are you able to provide us some details?
Yeah, so you go on Patreon and type in a modeler's life, and it should pop up, and it has kind of like 3 stages. What do you want to be? Like silver, bronze, and gold, let's call it. And you just click on that,
Yeah.
and PayPal's linked to it, and you could become a member. And then you get Wednesday night live chats on Skype meetings. They do like a Skype chat.
Yep.
Depending what
Do you join
package
those?
you buy. Occasionally I do. If I'm not watching Cab Crew or something, or now he moves his channel on the Wednesday night too. So, but
Wednesday
I'm
seems to be a very popular night.
Yeah, like sometimes I'll get on there and when I'm working on my layout, talk to the guys. There's a bunch of guys from all over the world, basically North America.
Yeah. Well, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Hey, Dwight, how's it going?
And I think if you get the second option, which is $15 a month, you get a shirt and stickers and whatnot.
Well, that's pretty cool too. What if you just wanted to buy a shirt? Does he do that, where you can just buy a shirt?
Yeah. The only place right now that has them is Midwest Hobbies.
Yeah,
I think it's
which
Midwest.
is in the States.
Yeah. Now there was talk of OVR getting a line of shirts, but I haven't heard any more on that. Hopefully they do, right? Because that'd be nice.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I know Lionel's a fan of Lorne and the game.
Yeah. Yeah, I imagine Bruce would be down there. Lionel. Who else? Queso Cowboy. Bunch of them will be at the event. It's pretty wild.
I'm yet to meet Bruce. I've met Lionel a couple of times, but no Bruce yet.
No Bruce?
No Bruce.
It's funny, they're both Canadian, those fellas. Live in Northern Ontario.
Yep.
I'm painting right-handed here. Trying not to mess up. Antidextrous.
I am painting what would potentially be the utility box for the side of the building. And I also have one more vent. I got 2 vents done last time. And that's the vent that goes on top. I just got to weather it with powders, but Yeah, I've got one more. There was 3 total. So
What plug and play lights do you use for the buildings?
Woodland Scenics all the way.
Yeah. Does anybody ever wrote to
But
those
are you talking
guys?
about what color?
Yeah, like you use the green lights, right?
Green lights for
For their loading doors.
like. Do you mean inside a building?
I can't remember if you do inside or I'd have to go back and look at one of your replays or. But for your loading doors, you know how it gives you the green red light.
Because if I'm doing yeah, on the for the bay doors, I just use the green light. I could have done green and red, but because there's so many lights in that general area, and there was so many doors, I kind of had to just limit to just the green lights. But yeah, there's they have different lights that are very handy for certain situations. Like they have blinking lights. So you can get like a red light that flashes, and if you wire it to a tall enough tower, it'll almost look like one of those safety lights at the top of a tower to let the planes know that there's a tall object there. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, no doubt.
But
Does anybody ever wrote to those guys and say, "Can you switch up the wires where you can work with them"?
I actually did, but not directly. I more or less. I can't remember if I commented on one of their photos or I posted one of mine and tagged them.
Yeah.
But I had mentioned, I said, the only issue I have is with the size of the wire. And then I told them I'm not a big fan of that little white clip. It comes with this, you've seen that little white clip, right? Where you kind of just have to push the button and put it inside, put the wire inside. It doesn't work all that well.
No, it doesn't.
So I kind of have to solder a thicker wire to it.
Yeah. I just thought they'd come up with something a little bit easier for the modelers.
Yeah. Like I'm all thumbs when it comes to stuff like that anyways, so I need a thicker wire.
Yeah, that's just why I stick to HO and not N scale.
Yeah, that too.
Because I would
Hi,
go
Perry,
N
how's it
scale
going?
if you could see it.
Yeah.
Because man, would you ever have?
I have to answer. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just saying you would have a huge layout if you were N scale.
Oh yeah, or a normal size one because I think I need to overcompensate just to make sure I have enough running room for the HO. I'd probably have a normal size N scale layout.
Yeah.
So LGR FBS was asking if I'm planning on putting lights in this model. So I have this kit here already. And what I did was I drilled a hole in probably one of the corners and I did run a light and it was right above. That one's out on the layout right now. I'm not sure how I'm going to light this one, but it's why I haven't secured this down yet because I want to figure out how I'm going to light it first. But it's something that I do like to do, especially if there's an opening, like because the train can come in and through. So it's something that I'll definitely consider doing. What about you? Are you thinking about lighting it?
Yeah, definitely.
Or
I'm
any of the-
gonna do loading docks and probably a couple of lights outside the doors. I think it brings that much more to the model.
This is the other building here. Still haven't put the garage doors on there yet, or the bay doors, but no sound. I don't think I'll be doing sound on this one, but on the building. But yeah, I've got a couple of doors here that I do need to add. I just wasn't completely sure as to what color to do. I'm probably going to do them black. And if I get stuck, I'm going to paint.
Doing the bumpers black, or the padding on the outside, whatever you want to call it. And then the doors are silver.
Silver doors?
Yeah.
Nice.
But the lights definitely bring your model to life.
Oh, for sure. In my ethanol area, I put like the that's where I've got the other building like this, and that lights up, and then I've got a whole platform where the tankers pull up and they're emptied, and there's light poles all along there, and it provides light for the service people when they're working on the trains at night. So it's kind of cool, and that area is kind of dark up there, so
yeah,
it really changes the overall look of it.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing, Perry. Once I get it painted black, I'm going to add the yellow stripes on the pads. I was looking at Safari on the internet before I started the show here that what color the loading dock pads were, like the bays. Model train aficionado, Chris. Trained by Perry. Anybody else we missed? Lee?
Lee, yeah. How's it going, guys?
So yeah, pretty pumped because you'll see a lot of detailed stuff at the show that you normally don't see. Don't bring too many credit cards.
I will try not to. No promises. What do they accept there? Is it just cash only, or is it cash, credit?
Cash, credit,
the
debit, you name it.
Well, that's dangerous.
Yeah, very dangerous. Like those flat cars I got with.
Yeah, you were looking at some.
The dozers I got on them.
I was just gonna mention because you did the video and you were looking at those. Yeah. How much were those again?
200. 100 and a half US too.
But still, it's like a nice flat.
Yeah. Yeah, very well detailed.
But they're weathered and everything. Yeah.
Yeah, weathered, tie down chains. That's, things you don't normally see. You're gonna see at the show.
Well, that's going to be exciting.
Yeah. And then, like, say you got.
I was already looking at the list of vendors and whatnot.
Oh yeah. There'd be a pile of vendors too.
Like who all the names? Yeah.
And then the club layouts, right? You'll see pile of club layouts, which are like huge.
True. Which is nice. I know I've often talked about it, but like when you go to the same show over and over again every single year, you tend to see the same layouts over and over again. So that's all it's been for me, is seeing the same layouts.
Right.
And when you want to see something different, you really have to travel. So it'll be nice to see something new, something different.
Yeah, it's pretty wild. And then come check us out over here at the OVR booth.
That's right. Yeah. So it'll be you, me. Lauren is going to be there.
Yep. Daytona.
Do you know who else is going?
I think Daytona.
Daytona's going.
Yep. Daytona Steve. I think Bobby.
Bobby.
Ricky Bobby.
One thing I'm really excited for, the one thing I think a lot of people look forward to, are the announcements. A lot of manufacturers are going to be announcing new product. And you get to look at samples of previously announced product too. I think Rapido just got their first sample of the BART. That weird looking subway type train.
Oh, that's the BART.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it's called BART. It's called something. I don't know. It's an acronym or something. I can't remember what it stands for, but I think it's in the States there. So it's not something we would particularly model, but it still looks neat. It almost looks like that, the UP Express shuttle thing that's downtown Toronto.
Yep.
Yeah, it kind of looks like that.
Nice.
I think for the people that do not like shipping and paying for shipping, it'll be good to know that if any of you have wanted any of the trash and scrap gondolas from Otter Valley or the pipe car, Lauren will be bringing some for sale. So
that's going to be awesome.
No shipping. Yeah.
And hopefully the weather's good.
Well, if it's anything like today, I'll be going out with the snowblower after this. So.
Oh, yeah?
We got dumped on last night, and we're still getting dumped on right now.
Oh, geez.
Too much snow.
We're just getting the dusting, but it's not
long as it could.
Which is
it's
fine
coming.
By me. Yeah, that's the scary part.
I think this is the longest that we've gone without getting, a sufficient amount of snow.
Right.
Like right into the new year.
And I'm okay with that.
Oh yeah, no. When in my youth, I would have made a big deal about it because I was out snowboarding more, but now I don't get out as much, so I don't mind.
Phew. There's the doors coming on.
Nice.
Trying to
Yeah,
be
that's
steady as I don't want to get it on the white paint. Then I'd have to repaint it all over again. Sorry, if you can't see him left.
Yeah, Dave brings up a good point there. The Aurora Miniatures pink TTX boxcar. That's now for sale on their website.
Oh wow! Wonder if that is he getting any of those in stock? Or
Usually
no?
just direct.
Direct.
I'm gonna say no because it's supposed to be online only.
Oh. What are they going for? Should I ask?
After tax, you're looking at about $100.
Huh?
After tax for one. Yeah.
Dang.
Yep.
Hope you don't got too many of those, maybe.
Yeah. Well, probably a handful.
100 skins
Probably. Yeah. It does seem like a lot, and even the 60 footers that they have coming out.
Yeah.
Those are going to be up there in price as well.
I got some stuff going in the cart today.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
What is Mike shopping for?
I'm shopping for NCE EB1 block detectors, circuit breakers. Need to get more of those. Some KD couplers. You know, the odds and ends stuff.
I'm going to probably need to order those couplers as well.
Oh, yeah. Did I get any on the building? No, I didn't. Nothing coming out this month, I hope.
Model-wise, I think that the P42s are going to be the next big thing.
Oh.
And you might not see those until early February.
Okay, that might not be too bad. I know last year.
No, that's February's problem.
Yeah. Last year we went to the show. Of course, you spend money when you're down there and you come back. And we had to offload stuff at the shop. Of course, those SD60Fs were in. So I picked mine up.
Yeah, that's when they arrived, right?
Yeah.
And that's you can't get just one model.
No. Not bad, not bad.
Chris woke up to a foot of snow and then he called in sick. Last time I tried that, they're like, yeah, nice try. You work from home. I was like, darn.
I was going to say, how's that work?
I'm like, you got me.
You know, a funny story way back when we first moved out here, over 20 years ago now. That was the catch. I'll walk to work if I have to. It's so close to home.
Yeah.
Blah blah blah. Well, that only happened once because it couldn't get. It's got the car stuck halfway down the street. We got so much snow.
Yeah. Yeah. It's terrible sometimes.
Yeah, and now she works from home, so she never drives anywhere.
Much better. You save on gas, especially with the price of gas. Sometimes, I mean, it's been okay lately, but sometimes, like, remember when it went up to like $2, and we're like, nope.
Oh yeah,
there's no way.
oh, put my finger right in the paint. That's why I keep shop top.
Harry's saying that another round of chargers at the end of February too.
Ooh.
Yeah, there might be more on the way. If you missed out on the first run, there's probably more stock somewhere. I know a lot of stores are sold out, but there might be more on the way.
Perry knows how to cheer up a guy,
Yeah, really.
Just when you got your wallet, it's fine.
I wonder if those Via switchers are doing any good.
Yeah, there was some left there last week. Anyways, I wasn't there this weekend.
I know Bubs was planning on getting some, so I'll have to ask him if he ever got his and if they're any good.
Two by 4 and 8 foot for $2 this week. Oh, dang. That's some cheap lumber.
What happened?
Well, I just reading Dave's comment. He said Menards got a sale on wood this week.
Lumber sale.
Yeah.
Morning, John.
Need lumber for the layout.
That reminds me, I'm going to have to, at some point, well, I've got the whole week at the end of the month off there, right up to when we go to Springfield. So I might have to take a trip to the depot there and grab some lumber so I can build the platform where the chocolate factory is supposed to go.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Never have enough wood. We got a, what do you call it? A double garage, 2-car garage, and nothing gets parked in there.
Do I?
No, I do.
Not normally. I wouldn't even call it a double because if I was to put my SUV in there, there's no way that you're getting another car in there. But we have like the workbench in there and whatever else, right? It's mostly storage.
Yeah, I use the garage. That's my wood shop. We got table saw out there and bandsaw.
Is yours heated?
Yeah.
Or insulated?
It's insulated
Nice.
and heated.
I'm gonna need to get more of those. You know how I did my my shelving in the hallway there, where they're like 6 foot long pieces of wood.
Yeah.
What I'm hoping to do is to get a bunch of that and then make shelving right behind me here. And then I'm going to move all my passenger stuff right behind me.
Nice.
And then, yeah, then just put extra rolling stock out in the hallway there.
I made shelves like that. That's mostly for my paint stuff. Airbrush paints and whatnot. I gotta get some yellow. Bear with me.
Yeah. Hey, Scott, how's it going? Scott Rails? So I'm going to wait for these doors to dry. And I've got two of these pipes, and I need to make more blue. So I think what I'm going to do while I'm waiting for that to dry, because I've got another bulkhead car now, I'm going to do more blue cars or blue pipes for the pipe car. Hey, Mike, Gicho Trains, how's it going?
Mike H.O. Trains.
Pretty sure these are all the same length. Yep. I was able to get out to the dollar store to restock on some things, and restocked on paintbrushes. So you usually get a pack like this, and it's $4. And for me personally, they're like a one-time use paintbrush. I just use it, and then that's it.
You don't clean them
You could
up?
probably clean them and stuff, but it's like, sometimes it depends on the brush. But most of these, because they are from the dollar store, they don't hold up, and it's not worth it for some of it, anyways.
Usually you go to Michael's too. You get good deals there.
Turquoise.
Sunbrush.
Yeah. I usually only, because I've got a couple of brushes that my fine detail brushes.
Yeah.
That I get, and they're specifically for models. Where these are just, for painting acrylics and all that, and art class type things. They're nothing prestigious. Brad's asking if anybody would like to buy some snow.
I'll pass. They did
Brad,
say
we both can't sell our snow. We're going to saturate the market, and
they did say this week we're going to get snow here, so
no one's going to want to buy snow anymore.
Hopefully not.
I think everybody was hoping they were lying.
Let that dry. Well, that's dry, and I'm going to dig into this.
Dave, you might see the real one before you see the model, but if they do, then that'd be pretty cool. I'll probably be posting my video about the charger this week.
Oh, nice. You got one of those?
Do I? Yep, just need some better couplers, that's all.
A lot of parts in this kit too, huh?
Which one's that?
This is pipes and stuff, overpass. Just wait for paint to dry.
Oh, the bridge. Right,
yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I think that's like that everywhere, right? Not everybody's got snow or like they usually do. Which I'm not complaining by any means.
You have some of these bulkheads, right? I think you said something about that.
Yeah, I think I got probably 4.
Oh, 4. Wow.
Yeah. And I think I didn't have any issue with my bulkheads.
Yeah, it's weird. And like I was saying, like Sparky got 3, and 2 of them, the bulkheads just fell right off. And I think that there was enough of a, an issue where Rapido had to make a video throwing one of them off a cliff. And I didn't really understand what their, sales tactic was there with that. But
I believe that was the shipping.
Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of people forget how far these models actually travel to get to like their final destination, which is your layout, right?
Yeah. Well, they travel from China and then travel by rail to wherever to a distribution place or whatever warehouse, and then they get shipped out to the dealers, right? It's a lot of shipping.
Yep. And then from the either shipped or handed off to customers, right?
Yeah.
Some of them go from manufacturers to so for example, it would go like it would come into, let's say, Walthers, and then in some case Walthers has their own distribution, but other companies have private distribution places that they send them to beyond that, and then they go to whatever store or dealer.
Yeah.
So there's quite a process. That's why when the Chargers, like I posted a picture early January, when they showed up at Bachman, and they showed a giant pallet of Charger stuff, and they're like, they have arrived. But that was like the 3rd or 4th of December, I believe, something around there. And they didn't end up getting into stores until like the 25th. Well, our store, but
yeah, and same with
most other stores didn't get theirs till the new year. I don't know if they all of them receive their stuff.
Rapido, same way. It goes to their store or not factory, but warehouse. And then I think they usually check everything first and then ship them to the manufacturers. So it takes time, right?
Yep.
For that stuff to show up in stores. They went pretty quick, the Chargers. I think there's only a few locomotives left, no cars. We got cars coming in the end of the month for February.
Yeah. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure the first batch sold out, so there's supposed to be more.
Yeah. I could see that. Very detailed. The Charger itself, when you're going by a railroad crossing, has an awesome sound feature in it.
I already knew that the locomotive itself, like the Charger locomotive, was going to be just an amazing locomotive from the Amtrak version that they already put out, because that one hit stores like over a year ago, right?
Yeah, and they had that charger
And
at Amherst, and I seen it there firsthand, and
yeah,
it was pretty neat.
Yeah, that's the first time I had seen it when you sent me the video clip of it.
I had you hooked, right?
Oh yeah, right there.
Doesn't take much. They're very well detailed.
I'm still waiting to see the P42 though. I'm very nervous about the P42 because we have not seen or heard anything about it.
From Athens.
So it's probably just going to show up at some point.
Oh, don't tell me that.
Well, given that like the Amtrak ones look amazing, and that one that they use for the Maple Leaf, I think it's like a 50-year anniversary one of Amtrak.
Yeah,
it looks so good. But again, American company doing Canadian trains, I've always had my quarrel with it because we always get American stand-ins, you know? It's an American unit that's painted with a Canadian logo. So we'll see when it shows up, but you know, I'm very cautious.
Okay.
Did you say you wanted me to make you pipe loads? I don't remember.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say no.
Okay. Guess who's getting some pipe loads? I'll start now. I should be done by next Christmas. No, I think like one trip to McDonald's for my family, and it's like I take all their straws, and that's one load right there. So should be all right.
Yeah, I've been saving up on the straws.
Yeah. I mean, using paper straws in general is just terrible. So, you know, it doesn't take much to convince me to not throw them away or not use them.
Yeah.
Especially if it's like a decent load for the bulk of it. One, two, three, four, five, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay.
Well, those turbo trains coming out.
I don't even know if they've started production on those yet. But I think that'll be the next big set right there.
Yeah, I can't remember it. Between the GP9 and Slug and the
the Dash 8 that they've got coming out. I don't know what I'm more excited about. Because the Dash 8, it's gonna be like the prime mover. Like I got one of the prime mover ones when it was like $200 for a DCC sound. It was such a good puller, and it had good weight to it. But it would lack in the detail. You know what I mean? So to have one properly done with all the grabs and all that. Also, I think I had the North American one, and I'm more Zebra now, so kind of flip the script on that. Might also grab a BC rail unit for fun. But yeah, that's kind of. I'm excited for that. It says that the turbo train is second quarter of 2024. So that means that if we end up going to the Rapido open house in June or July, it's usually end of June, I think, they should have their first sample, like physical sample by then. Possibly. It says it's in production. I just haven't seen the sample yet. These are all guesstimates. I'm not sure how accurate this is.
I'm excited for the slug set.
The slug set? Yeah. Yeah, that'll probably be train of the year right there. I think.
Well, oh yeah. Get your belt pack guys from mini prints and get them painted up because you're going to need them for that one.
How weird is it going to be if you're running your slug set there with a little belt pack guy, and then you're standing there with your belt pack on, running the GP9?
Yeah.
Is that like a paradox thing? I don't know what that would be called, but like,
I'm super excited for that one.
That's like, yeah, that'll be. I still don't know what I'm getting though, as far as the GP9. Like when I look at them, they all look really, really good.
Yeah, I think I got the zebras because I'm a zebra guy.
Problem is that I don't think that the zebras come with a slug.
Well, maybe
that's where I'm kind of stuck. Because you can get the noodle separately, or you can get the noodle with the slug, but I don't think you can buy the slug separately. If the slug comes separate, I would get a slug and 2 zebras, but if it doesn't, then I'm not sure.
Yeah, I can't remember. I have to go back through my pre-order.
The noodle's nice and all, but I prefer the zebra.
And the flashing lights. Huh. Wow. I think.
Yeah, I think there's it's like a beacon or something. What would you call it? Safety.
There's a
safety light.
Red beacon on the top and a red beacon down underneath the locomotive. So it tells you that the belt pack or it's remotely operated.
Yeah.
And it's on. So yeah. Definitely excited for that one. My wallet isn't, but
whose is?
Yeah.
It says that the bi-level commuter cars, the next Go Transit stuff, and whatever other road names they've got going on there, probably like Metra and whatnot. That's all supposed to be coming in third quarter of 2024. So the fall, most likely, which is good for me because it's like that's recovery time. And I think that if they're in by the time that we go to the OVR open house, that would be a nice thing to pick up in person. because there's no way I'm having all those cars shipped. That's something I'd drive down for.
Like how you call it recovery time. Is there ever a recovery time?
Whether it's me recovering, no. Doesn't feel like it. But yet, you know, like, in the same breath, I have a nerve to complain when nothing that I run comes out, you know, like CN's very popular, so you can always bank on something CN coming out. It's the Via and the Go and the O&R that you don't see too much.
Right.
But then look, you get like 3 Via models in 1 month, and it's like, can't do it all.
No. Chris, you getting the Buckman Via?
The short answer is it's on the layout right now.
The short and long of it.
The long answer is you're going to have to wait till like Wednesday or Thursday to find out.
Are you live this week?
Yes, thanks to Mike, actually, I have. Yeah, nice. Thursday.
Busy week.
That'll be all right. I don't go live every week. Oh, well, that's a lie. I'm literally live here every week. Okay, well, working on the layout and whatnot, I don't do every week. So that'll be fun. And people seem to like my last layout updates, so I'm going to probably further that and keep working away at the paper mill because there's still so much to do with that.
Nice. And hopefully a bunch of folks are going down to Springfield so we can meet up.
Yeah, don't be shy. Come by, say hi.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to rhyme, but, you know.
Mike H.O. Trains is going.
Keeping in mind, you see our faces on like a... Oh, is he? Oh, that's good.
Yeah. Bunch of guys going.
Because, like, everyone gets to see our faces on a weekly basis here. So they know what we look like, but we don't always know what they look like.
Chris is going. Artie's going. Sparky. Big Wigwag. I don't know. I just made that one up. Dave.
Is Wigwag going?
I don't know.
Oh.
I just made that one up.
I think Split Rock's going.
Yeah, Split Rock's going. Dave from Crooked River and Eastern. Artie, Aussie America. Who else?
He's going to fly all the way over here?
Yeah. He's coming up from down under.
I don't know if you're serious or not.
Yeah, I'm serious.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh, shoot. Okay.
Yeah, he's coming over. I didn't make that one up.
So everybody and their horse is going to be there.
Yeah. Heath. Probably not going, unfortunately. Oh, okay, Wigwag. Well, I'm going to have to come down there and see you then. We were looking forward to see you down. Well, you just jump in Dave's suitcase. He won't mind.
Artie better bring me some Vegemite then. He owes me some Vegemite.
Well, hopefully he's watching. Or
he doesn't actually owe me Vegemite.
What is this anyways? Because I've heard him talking about this Vegemite.
I don't know. I think, like, from what I gather, it's kind of like, you know, Nutella? but like more tar like.
Oh, like
it
heavier.
doesn't sound appetizing at all, but you know, to say you've tried it.
I don't know. I like Nutella. I'm not gonna complain. You remember the old Life commercial? Mikey likes it. Mikey
Yeah.
trying it once.
Mikey, you'll eat anything.
Yeah. That don't look too bad. Oh, wrong camera. Let me switch cameras. Actually, you can probably see the doors there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Cool. Yeah, looks good.
That's the inside. Let me go
Floyd
back.
said that he actually smelled Vegemite, and he said it smells terrible.
Who said that?
Floyd.
Oh, Floyd.
Floyd said that it smells terrible. Yeah.
If it smells terrible, Floyd, it probably doesn't taste good either.
I think that's a rule. I've never smelled something that was bad that wasn't edible. So, or something, some version of that.
Yeah.
I just think it'll be great because I actually get out of my basement for once and might see the sun. If I see my shadow, there's going to be like 6 more weeks of winter. So watch out for that.
Well, you actually went there.
Joke.
You actually went there. Okay, everybody's going to blame you. Instead of blaming Heath, we're blaming you because we get a longer winter.
That's fair. That's fair. It's probably because it's from the north anyways. I'm trying to get rid of mine, so I just I send it to everyone else.
Well,
I remember one time it was, what time of year was it? Well, it was like closer to April, I think it was, and we still had lots of snow, and I was going down to OBR, and there was absolutely no snow. It was snow. It was all dead grass, right? Like, it's like that yellowy dead grass everywhere, but not an ounce of snow down your way. And it's like, why do we still have snow? That sucks.
That's because you live in the north.
Yeah. And then I started planning to move back to Toronto. Still haven't made the move yet, but I'm getting there.
Toronto? You don't want to go to Toronto?
Probably not,
but if I was going to live in a big city, it'd be Ottawa. Just because it's so much easier to get around there. You don't have that bumper-to-bumper traffic like Toronto does. That's just me.
So there's Ottawa has the same thing. It's just scaled down because Ottawa is nowhere near as big as Toronto. But yeah, the downtown there is terrible. And that's even after they've expanded the highway a couple of times.
See, even Dave's agreeing with me. Toronto traffic sucks. It does. I worked there for I don't know how many years.
For me, it's just
I'd only come home on weekends.
For me, Toronto feels more like home than anything. That's the only reason why.
Oh, okay. I couldn't handle that traffic every day.
Nah. Yeah, it sucks. I'd still work from home, but
well, that's the big thing.
Yeah. I don't know. I like the idea of like the Woodstock area because,
close to over here.
You're not completely in the bush, but Just get some land,
Yeah, that wouldn't be so bad.
No.
They need to
When
only
I say
be
Toronto, I'm more or less talking about like the GTA, area,
right.
but not directly.
Woodstock, I could drive that in an hour and 20 probably.
Try Simcoe County. I've been there. When I went out to Otter Valley, I stayed in Simcoe. That's usually where I stay. It's like 30 minutes from the Otter, so it's a quick drive down the back roads. Oh yeah, I'm literally 5 minutes from the Rogers Center there, Brian.
Oh, in Ottawa?
Yeah.
They keep forgetting they changed the name of that. It used to be the Canadian Tire.
Canadian Tire Center,
yeah. Yeah. Nice arena.
Oh yeah, Rogers Center. Yeah, he's talking about downtown Toronto though. Yeah, the Rogers Center is downtown Toronto. Yeah, it depends on if there's like a concert going on or something. I mean, we usually get there pretty early and park underneath the turntable.
Is parking underneath that?
Yeah, yeah. So if you're looking at the turntable from where Ripley's Aquarium is, you just follow that street to your left and take your first right, and then it's right around the corner there. There's a little. It almost looks like you're going into a bunker, but you're going underneath the turntable. It's kind of neat.
Well, I'll be.
Pricing is like, if depends on what sporting event is going on or whatever, but it's usually in the $20 range for the evening, which is not bad.
No. I mean, it just cost us, I think it was 50 US to park at Little Caesars in Detroit.
Yeah. Mom's spaghetti.
Yeah, Mom's spaghetti. That stuff is really good.
Have to go there. I haven't tried that yet. I guess because you're so close to that border, it takes you what, like an hour to get there or less?
45 minutes and I can be in Detroit.
Yeah, that's not bad at all.
No.
Mike, do you know if you're going to the Berry Show in February there?
More than likely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would think I'd be going there. I haven't been voluntold yet, but I'm sure that's coming. I know last year they had horrible weather the first day.
Yeah.
And I'm not looking forward
even
to
when you guys were coming back from whatchamacallit, Springfield, the weather was bad apparently.
Yeah. Like, it wasn't so bad in the States, but once we got across, like, towards home, well, towards Simcoe area and stuff, it was like white out, and I didn't get out of it until I got up around Woodstock, London, and it wasn't so bad. Mucho better. But if you're gonna get it going down to Springfield, it'll be like New York, state of New York. Could have some bad weather.
Well, I'm hoping it's going to be a good, because like I'm driving by myself, so it's kind of, not like I'm nervous. I'm a pretty good driver, but if I'm going somewhere that I've never been and I don't know where I'm going, except for whatever the GPS tells me, it's one of those situations,
Well, it's more white knuckling than anything, right? Especially if you can't see and stuff. Definitely gonna be a good time.
If I could get the time off for the Barry show, I wouldn't mind going to that, because I always hear about how good the Barry show is.
Yeah, whereabouts is it in Barry? I don't know. Brian's still in the chat.
Brian's there. Brian, where do they normally have that? I think it's at some greenhouse something.
Oh, okay, yeah. That could be far off the 400, I wouldn't think. I was gonna go last year and take James.
Well, Barry's like what?
Barry for me is about 4 hours.
45 or oof, 4 hours for you? Jeez.
Yeah. Well, last year I was going to take Sean Pennywise and James up to the show, but I think we ended up getting nasty weather or something came up. I couldn't make it.
Yeah, but you didn't end up going?
No.
Well, it's even worse if the snow is bad, right? That 4 hours turns into 6 hours very easily.
Oh, yeah. And when I used to work up north, I used to have to travel this one place. It would take me 16 hours to get to. And that was in good weather. And then coming home a few times, I've had to stay. It's taken me 2 days to get home because of the weather.
Yeah, that's crazy. Anthony wants to know if you and I are getting the Scale Trains CSX Heritage units.
Oh, yeah.
Unit.
Yeah. And I did find one place that has the war bonnet. I'm not going to say where because I don't want to be gone. But they got a nice BNSF war bonnet that I'm going to pick up. And I heard the other day they're going to do another run of the heritage units, CN.
Yeah, the CN ones.
Yeah,
I almost have all of them from Intermountain, so I'm okay as far as that. But I know there was probably a lot of people who missed out on, like if you're trying to collect them all, it is tough. And those showed up. I think the Scale Trains one showed up last January, or at least a year ago. So if you didn't get them all, then at least you have the option now to be able to get more of them, which is good.
Yeah. And I didn't have any before at all. Until recently.
That's another thing. I've got 2 more of those units to get. It's a good thing my birthday's coming up. I still need to get the Illinois Central and the Wisconsin Central, but they're both the heritage units.
Yeah. There were still some of those left.
I got Hilda there to put them aside for me, one of each. My goodie box.
Yeah.
Or my to be paid box. Yeah. So probably get those at some point. Then I'll have a full set.
Well, I figure you can never.
I might feel more inclined to get those.
What was that? Sorry about that.
Oh, no, it's okay. No, I was gonna say I'll feel more inclined to maybe get the CP units that box set.
Oh yeah.
Then I'll have a display of PN and then a display of the CP.
That's the military units.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's next year's problem, though. That's 2025's problem.
Yeah, thank goodness.
I got to get to 2024 first. That's another thing. When those came out, it was bad timing. I wanted the 7022 really bad. I think it's the coolest looking paint scheme out of all of them. But they went so fast, and I think I was working on something else, so not a big deal. But yeah, for those who missed out, it's definitely nice that they're bringing them all back.
Yeah. Lauren was a good salesman on that one. Because I looked on the internet. I was like, yeah, I don't really need. No, I'm not going to get any. And he calls, he goes, hey, these are going fast. You want one or not? And I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
But they are a nice locomotive.
Well, at least the new ones will all have roller bearing caps, where the old ones, the 2 that were done originally, did not.
Yeah.
So that'll be nice if you're into that sort of thing. If you like, the rotating caps.
Are they are they going to put keep alives in them, or have you heard? Has anybody heard?
I don't know. I don't know if they plan on doing that, because do they even use? Because I don't know too much about Ather, and I don't don't have any Atherns right now. But do they use Keep Alive with the soundtracks and all that?
Not in the
I'm sure
Athearn,
they've got
don't.
some version of it.
I wish they did.
No?
No. Hey, Derek. Alexander, how's it going? I think Derek's going to be down at Amherst, too.
Hey, Derek. Derek, come hang out. Come hang out at Amherst.
20 days. 20 days.
It's going to come and go, and then I'm going to be planning next year's.
Stop
what am I doing in 2025? Besides recovering from 2024.
Oh, hopefully you can't see that. No, it's not bad. It looks all right.
Yeah, I saw part of Dave's collection there. He's got quite the collection that he's built up. And you can tell that some of it's not from like last week or anything. Like he's got some stuff from a few years back. I'll say a few years, but he knows. He knows. Mike, would you call yourself a collector of trains? Do you collect?
Do I collect? Well, if I buy more than one, I would call myself a collector, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, just because, right, we're always buying more locomotives.
Yeah.
Or are you saying, do I just collect one thing?
But do you make a point? Like, do you make a point to get multiple? See, it's hard to explain the way that you would kind of like phrase it, because like there's collectors who just they buy all the rare stuff or the stuff that would be considered rare, and then there's people that say, okay, well, I just want Rapido stuff, and whenever Rapido releases a new item, they'll collect all the Rapido stuff, you know.
Oh, well, okay. Well, then I'm not a collector.
Or maybe like the rare train. No, you just,
no, because I
just get the things that you think that you like, or you know.
Yeah, like I'm a CNCP.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did I miss one? I run them all.
BNSF.
Oh, BNSF, yeah. Gotta have
yeah.
foreign power on your layout because that's how the real railroad is. It's not just all one CN and you don't see anything with it. So yeah, I guess I'm a kind of a collector.
Guys, I don't want to freak out right now, but Laura's in the chat. How's it going, Laura?
Uh-oh.
And Mark, I'm sure Mark's there too.
Hey, Laura, how you doing? Laura makes the best cookies, I'll tell you that.
Oh, man.
Those
Don't even get me started.
Yeah. Rail Fandom 2024, Smith Falls.
Yup. It's going to turn into like It's no longer going to be about the rail fanning. It's just going to be the cookies.
Cookies, the barbecue, the hangouts, the chat. I'll leave the dog at home this time. That was a little hot that day. But yeah, that was a good time. SFT mainline.
It seems to get a little bit bigger every year.
Yeah. It's like the OVR pop-up event. How are you gonna top that one? I'm sure he's gonna come up with something.
That's true. Well, he's got the place next door again, so that'll be cool. But because he's at Cocoa Beach, I said, mentioning to some of these manufacturers, if they want to get in on this, because it's, it's a pretty big deal.
Yeah. Yeah, you need to start thinking of that stuff ahead of time, right?
Well, I'm sure he's already planning. Knowing him, he's very on the ball. But yeah, events like that.
Uh-huh.
I think Mark has to come to the next one. Mark will have to come out. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
I think him and Laura will have to make a road trip. I know the timing isn't the best because it's in the middle of September, and he's back at work and whatnot. So
you just used that word.
Tough.
The W word.
Which one? I'm
the W word.
The collector.
Do you glue down the roofs of your kits? Some kits I do, and other kits I don't. Just in case.
Yeah, that's a tough question. It depends on the kit. This one I'll probably have to.
The building I will.
Because of the unfortunate misshape of it.
Yes.
But how many doors does this thing have? Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah, because of the shape of it, I'll probably have to, but it won't be until I'm gonna glue it to a piece of foam core like what you did.
Yeah.
And yeah, glue it to a piece of foam core. And then I want to do somewhat of an interior. That's why I haven't added the doors yet, because I'm like, which door do I want to have open? Because I would like to do that.
Yeah. Dave said it was worth the drive last year. It absolutely was.
Mark, come to Tilsonburg.
My wallet still aches when I hear that word.
Yeah, it's no longer the back hurting. It's the wallet now.
Yeah. That and they got them shopping carts in there. It's like, holy mackerel. I mean, that's the best thing they ever did, because those little baskets, too small. But the shopping cart.
Yeah, you and that shopping cart. I don't know. I don't know what's going on there, but
it's the only way to shop.
That's true. I like to lean on things. Even when I'm not buying anything, I'm like, I'm going to get the cart.
Yeah. Because you go to the grocery store, you might only put one or two things in your cart. But at least the option's there. Hey, that stuff works pretty good. Had a gap? No gap. That's a Tamiya putty.
Nice. Is it? Does it change color when it's dry and all that, or?
I don't know. It's white right now.
I've seen one where it was like it's one color and then it changes. It's like white, but then it turns gray or something, or it's gray and then it turns white when it's dry.
Oh, good. That is quite possible. This comes out of there pretty quick. And I'm sure, knowing Lauren, he's going to be busy in the next couple of weeks with some podcasts and things coming up. Getting ready for Amherst. Dries fast. It's already dried on my finger. Now this roof I won't glue on because I got tracks hooked up to it in case I got a derailment or something. I got some weathering and stuff to do yet. More detail parts, lights to put in. I'm liking it. It's almost too bad they couldn't go to Amherst. Drive down for the weekend. 6 hours.
Yeah.
Still have to stay the night, right? You'd have to stay down there.
I think it's because of the time of the year is more, right?
Yeah. Oh, I know we don't like to talk about Mark's work, but then that E word that time of the year. Are we getting into that, or is that February? It's been a while since I've been at school.
E.
Yeah, exams.
E. Oh, exams. Oh. Yeah, I don't know. End of January. I don't know what the time frame is like with that stuff.
Let that dry and work on this again.
I feel productive today.
Me too.
I'm working on a vent, a wall unit, pipes, doors, doing a little bit of everything. Oh, Laura said exams are in 2 weeks.
Oh, see, I was close. So that's still the same. One bridge girder up. Several to build.
Oops. How's the layout coming along, by the way?
Good. I just got to finish some editing today, and I'll throw out a layout update.
Mm-hmm.
And then I don't know if you've seen, I got that Grotto throttle working. I'll do a how-to on that bad boy.
See, now I'm starting to feel what other people feel when they watch some of my videos and they get mad at me, because then they're like, "Great, now I have to go buy one." That's how I feel about your proto throttle there. It's the thing I didn't know I wanted until I saw that you had one, and I'm like, "Well, there goes my wallet."
Yep. And you're Digitrack, so you need
Wow. Yeah.
you need the Wi-Fi interface and the JMRI thing to hook it up.
So I have the LNWI,
Oh,
which
you
is
have that?
the local Wi-Fi. Yeah, yeah. Because
Okay.
that's what I connect cell phones to. If a friend comes over that doesn't have a throttle, they can use their cell phone.
Nice.
So if I have that, then I should be able to use it, right?
Yeah, you would just need the JMRI Digitrax piece to hook it up. So you'd be close. But yeah, once you try this thing, man, is it ever awesome. I could show you in real quick how to put a locomotive into it. And then it fires up right away.
I think you need to show me that. Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. Because it's almost 1 o'clock, but I want to finish these pipes. So you still got time.
I still got that?
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Holding the fort.
So this is me holding the fort. I'm just painting pipes, the opposite end to which I started with. And we're going to make ourselves a second pipe load. And then once I'm done my two, I'm going to start making other pipe loads for others. I think I'm going to make Mike a couple there because I know he has some of these bulkheads, so the measurements are already here. And after I make those, I think I'm going to try making the shorter pipe load as well. So there's two pipe loads on one car, but they're just way shorter cars. Laura, can you ask Mark if he has any of the Rapido bulkhead cars, the newer ones? I can't remember if he has any. They're CN ones. Like I've got a CN one right here. It looks like that. It's a bulkhead flat car. Ask him if he needs a load for the bulkhead. Oops. We're out buying a camera from a guy from Marketplace for the yearbook. Mark does our school yearbook. A lot of work. I took yearbook one year. It was fun. And then I forgot everything. And then Mark taught me how to use a program called GIMP. And I do a lot of posters now because of Mark. And I'm very grateful that he taught me something cool and useful that I can use. And yeah. First teacher I've ever listened to. Floyd had a load that he made with the black plastic straw. So I decided to do a paper straw load like me. Did it and turned out quite nice. So I plan on making another. Yeah, like this is my second one that I'm making with the paper straw. To be honest with you, like it has cost me next to nothing. Straws come with your meal, right? Like when you go get some fast food, you save them. And then the paint, I got the paint from the dollar store. It's just a turquoise colored paint. I think it was like what, $1.50 to $2 for that bottle. And then matchsticks for the little 2x4s. If you want something a little bit more prototypical, obviously there's stuff at hobby stores that might represent a 2x4 a little bit better, but I went with the option I already had, the free option. And the string or the wrap that I used was leftover telephone pole wire from my Woodland Scenics telephone pole set. So I put it all together and I made pipe loads.
Okay, this is my Intermountain.
I'm gonna put you full screen there, Mike. Give me a second.
Yeah, no worries.
There we go.
That's a locomotive I got weathered by Wade Kelly. That's the 100th anniversary heritage from Intermountain. Did an awesome job.
Mike needs that, or Mark needs that.
Needs that, yeah. I'll put this on the track. Automatically starts up. Now, I'm going to go to the NC or the proto throttle. Hit this top button, turns it on. And I'm going to hit it again. Engine off. Special functions. Set local. Over here. I guess, I don't know if you can see it. Can you see that, all right?
No.
Maybe because of the screen, but anyway.
Too much glare.
Too much glare? Okay, so I'm going to go up. And it's what? 32, 37. So I'm going to scroll up till I get to 3. And I'm, oh, that's not it. Then I'm going to hit menu, scroll over. I'm going to scroll down to 32, 37. Hit menu again, scroll over, scroll up, scroll down to 30, menu, 32. Saved. Okay. That was easy. It's that easy. I know you can't really see the screen. I'll have to do a different video, but I'll switch the camera over. This is kind of a crash course.
You're still going there with it, right?
Yep, still going.
Okay. It went so silent. I'm like, uh-oh. There's a fire.
Nope, she's running. Just trying to get to the... that's why. Got the wrong local. Oops, did it again. Menu 32, 37. Yeah, it's because we're live, right?
That's actually how his layout started. That was the very first part of your layout, right?
Yeah.
And then he put a hole in the wall.
Still learning all these functions. That's pretty simple to set up.
Yeah. So what are some of the buttons on there? Because I know you, if you pull the thing down from the top there, that's your horn, right?
That's the horn. That's neutral. That's forward, notch 1. All the way up like a real locomotive, up to 8. Neutral, reverse, same thing. That's your brake. So you can do like a brake hold. That's bell.
Ooh. So is there resistance in that?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's like the real deal. And then these are for your headlights, ditch lights, and so on.
Oh
and then
God.
this button.
That's some big kid stuff there.
Eh?
I said that's some big kid stuff there. You're
Yeah.
having too much fun.
Well, it really brings your layout to
I think Mark wants one of those.
to life, right?
Oh yeah. Well, you're really driving it at that point. I think that when it comes to something like that, it's like if you're focusing on one locomotive and you're tasked with one locomotive, then it's a lot easier to do something like that and focus on one. Yeah, Anthony, I got all 4. I'll put the review out on either Wednesday or Thursday. I don't know yet.
There's notch 1. Notch 2. Oop. Don't forget to switch. And see, there's the brake hold. Holding the brake. It's going to exhaust. Releases the brake. Notch 2. 3.
Now, what about all the other functions? Like, let's say, for example, like if your loco has like coupler clank and all that, how does that?
Oh,
how do you
that's
deal
where
with
I
that?
got to keep reading the manual.
Floyd, you're right. They're not cheap. It's not a cheap piece of machinery.
No, but you want realism. She's 100% real.
It's more of an investment, really.
Yeah, because now, if you think about it, you don't need all these other power tab throttles. I mean, if people come over,
no
problem.
Yeah,
you can run the power throttle. Neutral. I just exhausted the brake.
I really think that James should make you a belt pack thing that you can just attach that to. Put a little cup holder in there, a little beer cozy, and then you can go hands free when you need to.
See how it still coasts for a little bit?
Yeah. Hi, James. Speaking of the James, there's James.
He's in the chat. I got to figure out
the
other functions, but she's pretty neat.
That's cool, though. Well, what are the measurements on that? Because, like, the picture of it makes it look a lot bigger than, unless you just have really big hands. But
no, I don't.
Because it looks small in your hand there.
Let me get my HO scale ruler. Okay, can't find the scale, HO scale ruler, but we got a ruler. It's like 6 inches by 3 inches. That's not bad.
So 3 inches wide, 6 inches tall?
Yep.
That's small. That's probably about the same size as one of my controllers right now.
Yeah. And it comes with this cool lanyard.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
So you can hang it here. And it comes with a sticky finger holder. And put it on the back. I don't have it on here yet, but it only takes AA batteries. 2 AA's.
Huh.
Yeah.
Rick's Trains, he was asking, how do you do a lash up or an MU with the remote?
That's easy. I didn't even have, like, you know how you got to walk through all them steps with your NCE or your Digitrax?
Yeah.
This here, I just put it on the track, punch in, I know you couldn't see, but I just punch in the locomotive number. It doesn't matter if it's going forward or reverse. The locomotive knows, away she goes.
Huh.
Yeah, I'll take this one off. I'll put my other two from the other side on.
Yeah, because with Digitrax anyways, because I'm able to control 2 trains, right? I've got 2 throttles on there. And what you got to do is you got to put one loco on one and one loco on the other. Have one going forward, and if the other one is, like, if they're back to back, you got to reverse the other one. And then you choose the MU, and then you got to choose plus. And at that point, they're paired. But it's an awful lot of steps just for MUing. And then, of course, you have to repeat the process when you add a third or fourth locomotive. You're basically just saying loco number, MU plus, and then loco number, MU plus. It's quite the process. There's a guy near me that's selling Walther's track code 83. Is it, James? Do you want? Because I don't use the Walther's track. I know you do. Do you want that track? I don't know who it is, or if it's a store. But if you need me to go pick something up, let me know.
I'm setting up a loco. I'll be right there.
No worries. We'll wrap things up soon, though. But Mike wants to show the MU process for you. I do want to save this. Maybe do another code.
Coming through. I just put two together for you. And that's how easy it is. I didn't even have to tell it which direction it's going.
Notch 90, says James.
There's two running together. You hear it revving up? I got the brake hold on.
Oh, so you can rev it while it's... Okay. Yeah, that's neat.
And I just released the brake. And through neutral. Shut the bell off. Out the horn. And that's just a matter of going in. Can you see that on there? Not a
not the screen. Like it's lit up, but I can't see anything on it.
Oh, bummer.
No.
So yeah, just hit the menu. Select local, and then up and down, put them in. And I didn't have to tell it which direction it was going. So just to test that, yeah, we're not, was not pulling and pushing. Make sure that's on there.
Yeah.
That's gonna fire up here. Mind my headshot. Now I'm gonna throw it and let's go forward and see how they're going. Nope, here comes the dog. Yeah, Sadie, go lay down. But pretty well matched. I didn't even have to do anything.
Those are Atherns, right?
Yeah, these are Atherns. ST40s. TP40. But your bell function, dish lights, headlights, all on there. And then I'll quickly show you underneath here. This is the part you need. You see that panel flashing?
That little Christmas tree there with the green, red, and blue. And...
That's the Wi-Fi interface for the NCE.
Nice.
That just plugs into your panel plate. Good to go, just like that. So I got some more
so cool.
reading up to do on this remote for sure.
Oh yeah, I know for sure. Yeah, once you get used to it though, I'm sure you'll be flying.
Yeah. And this top button, that turned down the sound.
Oh, like a half mute almost?
Yeah.
Oh,
there's all
cool.
kinds of settings. But yeah, it's pretty.
Yeah, that's pretty cool because like a lot of people would have to program their trains, like change the CVs or the volume of the train physically on like a programming track in order to do that. But that's cool that it does it for you. It's good for those small spaces, right?
Yeah, and like I say, I don't
That's
even
awesome.
need the big power cab throttles anymore.
That's pretty sweet. So when's the full video coming out? Your full review of that?
Once I study up some more of the book, but I'll do like a video on how to install it.
Yeah.
Because I've looked on there and guys talk about them, but they don't really go through how they set it up, what system you actually need, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, so kind of do that. Um, but yeah, very friendly, easy to use. Whereas, and I'm not knocking NCE down by any means, but if I have to do a contest like that, I have to tell it, okay, this locomotive's going frontward, this locomotive's going in reverse.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Then I got a select loco, turn lights on, and what lights I want on. Whereas this one,
Yeah.
it just does it all right from one, and it's wireless. How cool is that? I can walk from room to room.
Is it also like if you had 3 locomotives, do you think it would also do the same thing, or?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm sure it would. Let me try it.
That sounds like way easier than what I'd have to do, or what most people would have to do, anyways. In most cases, I don't bother adding a 3rd locomotive just because it's such a hassle. Like, I don't mind doing an MU of 1 train, or 2, I guess, 2 trains. But yeah, when you start adding 3 or 4, it becomes messy.
32, 37.
So of course with those, like Mike's got the pink one there, and Otter Valley has exclusive rights to the pink ones and the gold ones. But if I check, I'm pretty sure he has the black ones as well.
Yeah.
Gray, and also black.
Well, you can change the horn and everything on this thing.
So while you're doing that there, I don't know how your multitasking is, but do you have any videos coming out this week or anything? Anything you wanna pitch? Plug?
Yeah, I think I'm live Monday.
Yeah.
And gonna do an update video. Yep, Monday night off the tracks. Monday. Gonna do an update video, and then once I learn more of this proto throttle, I'll pump out a video on that in a week or so.
Sweet.
Yeah, I'm pretty pumped with it. I like it.
Yeah, it looks fun. It looks fun. For myself, I don't know if anybody's noticed, but I've got like 2 weeks of shorts, so a new short every single day, starting January 1st, all the way up to the 14th, I believe. So there's another week to go. Just a throwback from last year, so you guys can see what you might have missed. There's of course lots of different shorts in there, whether it's trains or some of the meetups. There might be rail fanning as well as some of them. I tried to do like a mix, but we've got I've got a full review that's going to be coming out either Wednesday or Thursday of the new Bachmann Siemens Charger and cars. The video itself is already 30 minutes long because I'm going over the loco and the cars. So it's twice the review in one video. So hopefully I can scale it back a bit. But yeah, it's going to be a full on review there of that. Other than that, Thursday night, Third Rail Thursday, my channel right here, 8 o'clock. I'm not sure what I'm doing yet, but It'll probably have to do with the layout. Maybe either run trains or I'll run a train while I'm doing some work on the layout. There's so much to do. So, I'll just keep plugging away, keep working at it. Other than that, we'll be back here next Sunday for more brunch builds, and we've got more kits. I think I'm going to order another kit in the mail. I need to order some couplers, so I'm probably going to order some more kits as well, and keep going. It's still early in the year, so look forward to doing like a wood kit from ITLA in the near future, and then I think we're going to do some what is it called? AccuRail, some AccuRail kits as well. Yeah, we're gonna try our hand at AccuRail and see how their kits are, and we'll get some of those for the near future as well. But the big thing that you're probably going to hear about this month is the Springfield show. So you can expect to hear more conversation about that. Everybody get excited and hyped up. We're going. We'll be there, and we look forward to seeing all of you guys there as well. And Mike's going to show us the 3 locomotives now to see if they all don't break it. Don't break it.
See how that's running?
Yeah.
And my other 2 are sitting there.
Yeah. But can you run a consist of 3?
Okay.
Can you run a consist of 3?
Oh, yeah. This thing will hold up to I think the page said over 2,000 locomotives.
Oof.
Yeah. I don't have 2,000 locomotives.
Are you sure?
Yeah. It was something crazy in this book.
That's cool. Well, thanks for sharing that with us, and obviously joining me today. I know we've got lots more to build here with the chocolate factory, and hopefully I can get that land built back there on the layout for the chocolate factory. So,
yeah.
Other than that, anything else before we sign off?
No. Hopefully everybody keeps it on the tracks.
Yeah, and then we'll see you tomorrow night at 7:00 with James, right?
Yeah.
Sounds good. All right, thank you everybody for watching. You have yourselves a good one.